If you clicked on this video, chances are that you're a student who is tired of sitting on your bed and scrolling on your phone, and you just want to learn the secrets of boosting your morning productivity to help you become an academic weapon. Now, the reality is a great morning routine is actually quite simple and consists of 5 main things. And if you can get these things right, I can guarantee your academic focus and energy will increase exponentially. And I'm going to give you a realistic morning routine that you'll actually want to do. So I'm not going to tell you to take cold showers or wake up at 5 a.m. in the morning unless you're into that, but you will need to make this a routine and follow it closely every single day so you can reap the maximum benefits. Now, to get us started, your morning routine actually starts at nighttime because I want you to set up your day the night before to reduce stress. Now, have you ever had one of those mornings where you wake up and you're suddenly bombarded with thoughts of all of the things that you have to do throughout the day? I know I have, and there's nothing worse to ruin your mornings than being blasted in the face with that kind of stress. Now, to get rid of this, every day right before bed, I want you to write down all of the tasks that you have to do for the following day. Then, once you've written down all of your tasks, that's when you can put stars next to the ones that are the most important. In my opinion, this helps to reduce your stress a lot more because you can know in the back of your mind that you've literally accounted for every possible task, so you won't miss a single thing. And by doing this, you may even find that you have a lot less on your plate than you initially thought, because our minds are really great at blowing things out of proportion. This way, in the morning, you'll have a list of every single thing that you'll need to do and be ready to tackle the day. I also find it helpful to prepare the outfit that I'm going to wear the day before and to put everything I'll need for the day into my backpack. By doing all of these things beforehand, your mornings will become way less hectic and you'll only have to do the things that really matter. Like our next step, which is arguably the most difficult, and that is get out of bed. Now, this is something I'm pretty sure every student struggles with, but there are a lot of ways that we can help ourselves through this. One helpful thing is to hydrate yourself the second you wake up. You'd be surprised just how much a sip of water can help get rid of your morning grogginess, and drinking water is just good for you in general. Now, the next thing you need to do is to exercise both your body and your mind. Now, I'm definitely not saying that you have to do a hardcore workout or some insanely hard math problems early in the morning, but there are some easier ways to help yourself get up in the morning. One of my favorite things to do that you've probably never heard of is to do karaoke. Listening to and singing your favorite songs will give you a boost of dopamine and serotonin and will help you get up in a much more engaging way. Just be sure to keep it down if others are still sleeping. Some other fun methods that I've done are juggling, doing some light stretching, listening to comedy, and writing in my journal to practice gratitude or to help plan out the rest of my day. Try out some of these methods and you'll find that your mornings will become much more fun and enjoyable, and you'll finally have the energy to get out of bed. Once you are out of bed, open up your blinds and your windows to get in some light and fresh air. These two things will wake you up even more and will also help to clear up your mind. Now that you've finally gotten out of bed, our next step is to get clean. Now, I won't spend too much time on this because hopefully you already know how to do this, but of course do the standard like brush your teeth, wash your face, and maybe even take a cold shower if you're crazy like that. After that, you can just change into your pre-chosen clothes, put on your prepared backpack, and you're already ready for the next step. Now, some people might disagree with me on this, but I think a step that every student should implement is eating breakfast in the morning. As a student, you'll be using up a lot of energy throughout the day, so it's really important that you fuel up so your mind is ready to tackle the day. At a minimum, your breakfast should have a good combination of both long-lasting carbs and protein that will help to keep you full until lunch. But I know that some of you out there might be saying, "Man, I just don't have time to make breakfast." And to that I say, you're wrong. Because there are so many breakfasts that just take a couple of minutes to make. Getting some bread, peanut butter, and a banana is a super cheap and quick breakfast option. Eggs and yogurt are also great options, and you can even make something like overnight oats during your night routine that you can then take on the go to school. As I mentioned in a previous video, making smoothies is a super cheap and easy way to get tons of nutrients that you can also take with you to school. With all of these options for breakfast, there really is no excuse to not eat at least something before you go to school to keep your mind sharp throughout the day. Now, before you officially head off to school, the last part of your morning routine should be taking just a couple of minutes to get a head start on your important tasks. Now, it can be really scary thinking about all of the work that you have to do later on in the day. That's why before you actually go to school, you should spend just 5 minutes getting a head start on some of your assignments. This can be something as simple as writing out a paragraph for your essay or grinding out some of your math problems. The idea is that in the morning, your brain is much more relaxed and not burnt out yet from the school day, so you can actually do some of your best work during this time. Then later on, when you do the rest of your work, you'll already have a solid foundation, so completing your assignments won't feel nearly as daunting. With all of these elements completed, you should be in a very good spot to carry this productivity with you throughout the rest of your day. Now, this routine can be tailored to whatever feels best for you, but of course, it should be a routine that you actually want to do, but will still ensure that you're staying productive. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video and got tons of got value from it. If you did, I'd really appreciate it if you subscribed, and let me know down in the comments what you thought of the video, because I'm always doing my best to improve for you guys. But that's it for now. Go out and have some of the most productive mornings of your life, and I will see you in the next one.